What year did you get shot?
2018.
How did that happen? Because as this story was told, it sounded like you kind of really took a step back from the streets. What led to you getting shot?
Well, it's a couple of stories, but the one that I adhere to is that, you know, sometimes you be in places that you know that's not good to be. You know, it's certain places in the city where they like, don't go over here, don't go over there, but I have people everywhere. So, you know, some of my rap friends, they live in some of these places where I would never go if they wasn't with me. You know, like I wasn't dropping them off. I would never go. But because, you know, we do shows, and what happened was he had a show.
I was on tour.
He had a show, and I had a show, which I think was the first, and it probably happened twice before. We had a show at the same night, and I was like, this is dope, you feel me? Like, damn, I'm going to go to my show, then I'm going to go to his show. But what happened was, I went to my show, I went to his show, then I left, and I happened to go back to my show, even though it was over, but we was having so much fun. It was just like, you know, because
so it's like 2 a.m. at this point.
I'm a person of time, you know, where everything if you would have did something different, then the time wouldn't have happened like that, you know. So I say it like that to just, you know, to set the storyline. If I'd have just left his show and just went right home, it still wouldn't have happened. All right, now Peace from Freestyle Fellowship, he's with me. People don't know that. Peace was in the car with me. I was taking my boy Chill, Mark the Murderer, home. All right, so boom, which I did 2,000 times prior. Same thing, same all the time. Boom, so I go drop him off, and then so as we kind of rolling away, I kind of see a car in back of me driving a little, you know, crazy, but I think everybody in LA drive crazy, so it still didn't even register to me. Boom, so, you know, I make my way out this area, and then as I turn this way, then the car's still behind me, but, you know, me and Peace is kind of just not tripping. This one thing I tell him, too, is like, I had a burner in the car. Just because you got a gun, that don't mean you won't get it. You got to be ready for the ready of the ready when the ready. So
niggas with guns get shot every day.
Yeah, all the time. So, but it was, I never, the threat level, I never, you know, it didn't exist. It's like I wasn't tripping. So, boom.
You sober?
Yeah. Well, no.
Probably a couple drinks.
I had drunk at the show.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
you're not like throwed up.
No. Nah, but we are, me and him, when me and Peace together, it's just like, we just be in a whole other world. We just laughing and just, you know, just talking silly jokes and shit. You know, we was kind of just having fun. You feel me? Me and him, we'll be giggling about all sort of silly shit. So, as I turn, so the car, it pulls up to the side and they yell out something. We didn't hear it. So I looked at him. He's sitting right where you sitting, your passenger side. So I looked at him, and then we looked back, and we was like, what? Like, what y'all say? And then they yelled out the game, and then they just dumped out the window. These was kids. They was like his age and younger at the time. You know, they was kids. It's not like nobody my age or nobody I had a personal thing with, or you know what I mean? So that's why I think it was just, it's hella random. Because I don't know them, they don't know me. It wasn't no altercation. You know, I get in altercations all the time. Now,
what area were you in?
L.A.
But an area where it goes down at frequently.
Let me just say this: I was in the area of training day.
Oh, okay.
Read between the lines.
No, yeah. I've been over there, yeah.
You feel me? Like,
it goes down
you
over
didn't
there,
say that. But, and I also say, look, you know, like how I'm looking at and how I'm dressed and all that, I wasn't dressed like that. I wore this, what color and everything, today for a specific reason. I don't dress like this on no day-to-day thing, you know.
So you didn't look like an operator?
I didn't look like no Crip.
Yeah.
Or look like no gangbanger at all.
Right.
I just had on a regular random ass hat and regular colors, you know, kind of like my boy over there with black and a gray hoodie. You know, it's like, it was just all regular. I wasn't cripped out or dripped out. or nothing to the effect. You feel me? So it was a random sort of thing, because number one, like I say, I got homies live all through that area. I'm always over there. Half the good life, or half a freestyle fellowship from over there. You feel me? It's like 2,000 crows. It's like just it's regular to us. You know what I mean? Like especially when you're inactive, but you always know. It's like if you go, to the zoo, that open zoo in San Diego, you know that there's a certain level of danger, and that's in certain pockets of the city. Now, something just happened to happen. Even I've been going over there for many, 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 many years, and nothing happened. But that's when you get complacent. It's still dangerous. Certain areas I always stay away from. But sometimes your friends or your family, they force your hand because they live there. You feel me? So yeah, that happened. And
How many times did you get hit?
3.
Yeah.
All vital places.
Really?
Yeah. So, I got scar keloids from all of it. When people look, they was like, damn, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I got shit.
We were worried, like people that like we were very.
Shit, I was worried.
One of
I was
I was curious about how you felt. Like I never talked to you about that.
me and my pops is like we just be acting like real hard body and shit. Maybe it's not even an act though. Like that's just how we was raised. Like nigga tell me like niggas don't cry. Like you feel me? So like I was I had just left the show. I'm at like the hotel or whatever because we was traveling. I was on tours, city to city. You feel me? This is like maybe like my 4th stop. You feel me? And I'm in the hotel room, and one of my homies, rest in peace, my nigga Mikey. My sister called Mikey, and then Mikey wake me up, and he like, hey, your sister just called me and said, your dad got shot. I looked at that nigga and I said, bro, shut your bitch ass up, nigga, before I fuck you up. Like, it made me mad, like, you feel me? Because I'm like, bro, don't play like that, you feel me? I was like, bro, you cap. And I go back to sleep. He like, no, like, your sister, like, she for real. Like, your dad just got shot. I'm like, bro, say that shit one more time, bro. We gonna be fighting in this motherfucker. I'm like, you know what, where my phone? I check my phone. My shit blowing up. I'm like, oh. You feel me? Then I talk to my sister. And she's like, you gotta come to the hospital right now. Dad in the hospital, XYZ. I don't think I left that night. Oh God, I don't think I did. I think, no, I'm lying. I think we left immediately and went right to where you was at, the Beverly Center.
Cedar Sinai.
Cedar Sinai.
That's where you was at? Damn.
Yeah, so
That's where I was born.
I walked in that motherfucker. I see the nigga with like, I ain't gonna lie, people gonna look at me crazy as hell for this. I walked in, I seen he was alive. I'm like, I'm out of here. I couldn't see him like that. Like, you feel me? It might have looked like, oh, this nigga being like, he all in his own world, he think he famous and shit. I went right across the street and shopped in the mall. But like, that was like a distraction. You feel me? Cause I ain't never ever seen this nigga discombobulated ever. You feel me? This nigga like a superhero on my eye. He gonna knock any nigga out. You feel me? So like, seeing him like that, I was like, damn. You feel me? So I remember I walked in, I seen him like all tubed up and shit. He was awake though. I'm like, you straight? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I pimp off. You feel me? And I just tried to act like I was straight though, but nah, I wasn't straight.
Act like it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah,
But
you feel me?
know
So
what's
pimped
weird
right
about
off.
that whole thing is that I never lost consciousness. I was trying to keep everybody cool inside the hospital. All my family, my friends is there and stuff. I'm talking just like this, and I know that's rare, but what happened was, so boom, as soon as I got shot, so I looked at Peace, and I was like, I said, you all right? And then he was like, he said, yeah, but you bleeding. And then I was like, somehow when he said it, I knew where to go. I was like, God, I am bleeding. And then, so it was like, all right. So I was like, growing up, how I grew up, where I grew up, I always say, if I ever, be there when somebody gets shot, I'm gonna take control very calmly, because I see everybody panic and then a person die. I see this happen a lot, and it was like, if you just calm down and you just, jump into action, like, you could actually help people. So it was this shirt I used to keep on the steering wheel. So I told him, I was like, all right. I said, I'm about to call my lady and call, 911. So he grabbed the shirt, and I was like, just hold it right here. And he held it. And then, so I'm on the phone, I'm calling, blah, 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 and then I look at him, and I'm like, I say, you holding too tight. He was choking the hell out of me. But I get that he was scared as hell, too. So he was just choking the shit out of me. You feel me? Like, just scared. And I was like, I said, let the grip go just a little bit. And then I start getting hot. You know that thing where they, like, when you're getting hot? So I start getting hot, too. But I was conscious through everything. So I called my lady, called the ambulance. You know, they going back and forth with you about, like on that Ice Cube skit. Who did it? You know who did it? You ain't make it. You know, all this like, hey, nigga, take me to the hospital. I'm shot, nigga. Fuck you. Let me get on. You know what I mean? So the ambulance, they actually get there. You know how they be like, they don't get there in the hood. They got there quick. It was like they was waiting in the alley. They got there quick. I was like, thank God. You feel me? But what happened was, so then my lady came, boom. Now after that, you know how they start ripping your clothes off and all this? Then I realized, you got 2 more holes. So I was like, I would have died anyway. It was like, hold this one. You feel me? I didn't know about this one and this one. Like, damn.
Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. So if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K. Yeah.